My name is Sage. I go by the trail name of Sagebrush, and I'm from Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
My name is Jacob. My trail name is Mash, short for mashed potatoes, and I'm from Delaware.
So my name is Devin Boggs. My trail name is Teach, and I am from the good old state of Kentucky.
I am Jace, aka Bumper, and I'm from Burlington, Vermont.
Hello, my name is Morgan De Silva. Trail name is Captain, and I'm from North London in the UK.
Hi, my name is Michael Grant. My trail name is Broadway. I'm originally from New York, but most recently lived in San Diego for the past 12 years.
All right, so what backpack are you using?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
I have the Gossamer Gear Gorilla backpack.
Osprey Exos 58.
So this is my Gossamer Gear Mariposa.
Last year I used the Mariposa backpack on the long trail just because I had more stuff and I was hiking with my dog, so I had to carry stuff for her.
I'm using an REI Co-op 55 flash pack in yellow.
I started with the blue and yellow color scheme, so it really leaned into that. It's kind of more of a brown now because of trail, but that's trail life.
I have a Metaphysics Grasshopper backpack.
Can you hold it up? That is like the smallest backpack I have ever
Oh,
seen.
yeah. So it's 22 liters.
I am using actually a KS. So a KS is a small brand out of Japan.
Kind of a funny pack. It's almost like a meme. People say that you can hike the PCT in a JanSport.
That is hysterical. That's so awesome.
Completely custom. Has the nice Omega ring exterior frame I love. It's I chose to have the under pocket and the sizing of the very thick hip belt sizings.
It's worked out really great. Fits everything really nicely there and inside.
It is 50 liters.
Wow, it looks tiny.
It looks tiny. Throughout the Sierras, I was able to fit my bear can inside, fully loaded. Had nothing on the outside.
Does it stretch?
Yeah, it stretches like pretty wide.
Wow. You mind turning it around?
Yeah.
That's a nice pack.
It is a
I've never seen that before.
very nice pack.
Really comfortable for its weight. I would say it's like kind of at that threshold of ultralight, but still comfortable. It has so many like external places to put stuff. Like this huge mesh area. I've been like packing as much stuff as I can, and people like literally make fun of it all the time, saying like I have a pregnant pack and stuff like that. But I really like that feature.
It's kind of a JanSport with some custom like thru-hiking things. Got our bottle pockets. It's kind of similar to Palante. It has the bottom pocket. Has a bladder sleeve in there.
It's only sometimes like when I put a lot of weight on it, like in the Sierras, then I would get like a little bit of strain on my shoulders. But other than that, that's pretty much it in terms of negatives. And also having the sit pad on the back has been also really amazing outside of having the bear can.
I chose this backpack because actually I love Osprey. I've got like the backpack that I've had day to day for years has been an Osprey. I had a little bit of money because they're a little bit more expensive, I guess, and I was like, let me just get like a new Osprey that can last me at least this 5 months, if not more.
I originally chose my pack at REI on the recommendation of an employee, and I was going to bring it down to Patagonia for the W Trek. And I just decided to bring it on the Pacific Crest Trail because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on new gear.
This backpack has been with me for a very long time. She is about 6 years old and has been on many amazing backpacking trips with me. And I'm hoping to have her last until the very end of the trail.
This is like my 5th backpack. I knew exactly what I wanted. I had the exact design laid out. I can always pull out my poop kit right from underneath whenever I suddenly have to go. That was thought out.
I like their utility, honestly. There's good pockets to like weight ratio, and as well like straps to hold my back. This is like a kickstand. Like I can put my my compression, my mat that I sleep on, and it goes down here. It's like a kickstand in it, so it can just stand up. I see all these people with their other bags that don't stand. I say, ain't nothing on this.
Yeah, I love this pack.
I love it. It's super cute. I love the color. It's maybe just like a little big, so I fill it up as much as I can, which It's more my fault, but yeah.
I'd recommend it if you can fit everything in it. I eat a lot of food, so it's gotten a little harder to fit everything in. My food is probably takes up at least half of it from like here up to here.
It's been a little challenging with carrying food. Most of my pack is food, but it's been a lot of fun and kind of has given me something new to play with out in the woods.
So my only actual complaint with the pack is there is a lot of squeaking from the exterior frame. All of these rub against it, and it has been a little bit maddening every step hearing that.
Sometimes squeaky. Although I was talking with the Gossamer Gear people yesterday, and they gave me some advice of just like really tightening down the corners with the Velcro inside in the frame, and so far it's been fine.
She got a little bit beat up in the Sierras. I got some tears at the bottom, but I've been able to make some remedial patches for those. It's just rough terrain. And
It
like the bear
is.
can, I learned a lesson there where I shouldn't put the bear can immediately on the bottom of the pack because that's just way too much friction.
Heard some other people that it is uncomfortable for them, but it might be just the wrong hip belt size. Their backpacks, it's going to be different for everyone.
This is just a little bit more what I'm familiar with. It's got I guess an A-frame, it's got support, and a lot of people don't like that because it's got a little bit more of a base weight than many of the other lightweight backpacks. But again, I love it. It feels very comfortable. I haven't had any issues. Maybe some marks on my back as I saw in the mirror the other day.
If it's not your first backpack, I would recommend someone get a custom backpack if you can afford it. But definitely not for your first one. Probably not for your second backpack either.
Maybe not your third.
Maybe not.
You can think about it if it's your fourth.
They say, carry less than 7 pounds base weight to use this pack. But I think a lot more people could get away with smaller packs if they so were to challenge themselves. So let's just say yes, I recommend this pack.
So tell me about your shelter system.
My shelter, so I have the Durston, the X-Mid Pro 1.
So my tent is one of many out here, the Durston X-Mid 1.
This is the same tent I had from the AT. It's getting a little worn down right now, but I love it. It's kept me warm and out of the rain.
My shelter system, as you can so beautifully see, it is the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2.
I've got a Nemo Dragonfly one-person tent, which is freestanding. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I even sleep without the rainfly, so I can really just see the stars at night. Super cute.
I've been rocking a Z-Pax flat tarp. It's a 7x9, about 5 ounces.
I did have a Gen 1 before starting the trail, but unfortunately it got torn up by literally my last day in Patagonia, so I had to upgrade to the brand new Gen. And it's been treating me pretty well, but I've also been cowboy camping a lot too.
I don't know, it's really light, and I mostly cowboy camp every night, so honestly this stays in my bag, but it's kind of a safety net when times are getting a little tough.
I picked it maybe 6 years ago, back when I went on my first backpacking trip, strictly because it was recommended from an REI employee, and I actually don't regret it. I love it.
I love it. It gives me a little bit of psychological safety because I grew up with, what do we call them, supported tents, freestanding tents. So all the Durstons and the no poles kind of gives me a little bit of the ick. So yeah, I love it. I don't really use the rainfly, and I keep it like this so I can see the stars, and it's gorgeous.
Originally, I had like a 5-pound one-person tent, so I was just trying to get down the base weight, and this was like one of the lightest and simplest trekking pole tents I could find.
Honestly, I haven't really had to pitch it very many times. It's only rained a few times. It's pretty damn windy right now.
I picked a freestanding tent because I was pretty inexperienced. I've never even heard of a trekking pole tent until probably like a year ago. I think as I get more experience and want to go more ultralight, I might venture into the world of trekking pole tents, but Their freestanding is great. I can pretty much put it up anywhere. And then just to like sleep without the rain fly is pretty cool too, and I love it.
I love like how easy it is to set up, honestly, and how much headroom that I get. Like, because honestly, when I wake up in the morning, I'm completely unaware of my surroundings. So my old tent, I would literally just like get up and just constantly bang my head like on my lower tent. So having the extra headspace has been a godsend.
Also have a DCF bathtub ground sheet. And so a few more ounces. Really like this thing. It's kind of a bougie ground sheet, but hasn't had any holes in it.
What I love about this tent is honestly the weight. It is very light.
I do like to actually sleep outside. I believe that the tarps are kind of better for handling condensation.
It's got loads of pockets. It's got like pockets here on the side. It's very utilitarian, and that's something I love about this tent.
I also love that like it's very wide, has a lot of space in the vestibules, a lot of space inside the tent. One of the large complaints I have with the tent right now is the zippers are just completely shot. Yeah, this side does not open.
With the Gen 1 that I used to have, I really like the zipper with that one a lot more. I don't really like the dual zipper system with this current gen of the Durston, but that's pretty much been my only complaint. Everything else has been pretty easy and convenient about the tent.
I actually talked to a lot of other hikers who had some problems. It has to do with the sand, and the sand kind of, the grains get in between the slider, the little up and down thing, and then like that pushes the teeth apart, which adds to the wear and tear. I think this happens to all tents. It's just the extra tension doesn't help.
It's a little fragile, for sure. That's what I dislike. I've got some tears on the mesh due to the granite in the High Sierra.
You'll have to go harass Dan about it. He's here. You can yell at him.
I can go yell at Dan, yes.
Have him fix it.
The one thing I don't like about my Nemo one-person freestanding tent is the space. It is super narrow. Literally only my sleeping pad fits inside, and there's maybe like a foot of headroom right above it, so I can't even really fit my pack in it. So yeah, it's just a little tight, a little cozy. So yeah.
Yeah, 100% recommend the tent. Yeah. People on trail have been talking about it. Obviously, everyone's got the, I don't know, Gossamers and the Durstons. I'm like, yo, do this one, freestanding, much easier.
I would not necessarily recommend this to anyone who hasn't done any tarp camping before.
I was raised with these kind of tents and like facing the new ones. I don't know, it just seems like it's reliant on having your sticks. It's less easy to be flexible with it, whereas this is what it is. I don't mess with it.
It's maybe a little bit more kind of non-intuitive to set up, but I think that it really allows you to be creative with how you set up your shelter. I've pitched it kind of many different types of ways. This is kind of a A-frame, bomber style, as we might say. But ideally, maybe something that if you wanted to lighten your pack, this is what I would recommend.
What's your favorite piece of gear that you've been carrying and why?
Part of me wants to say my sit pad, which I'm on right now, which is also Gossamer Gear. It is their 1/8 foam pad, and I just have it wrapped in this Tyvek, because I learned very quickly that if you put this right on the ground, it just accumulates everything. So I have it wrapped in the Tyvek, and it's perfect to just sit on.
Honestly, is probably my Be-Free, my water filter. What I like about it is I've used all the different water filters, Sawyer and Platypus. Kind of in tune with the style I like to do for hiking. I find that I'm able to kind of scoop a liter as I'm on the go, and then I can kind of filter water as I'm walking. I really like to just do as much as I can while walking.
What is your favorite piece of gear that you're carrying and why?
10 out of 10 on this one, and no one is gonna like this. I have a Bucket Boss fanny pack thing because I decided to buy the most ludicrously big phone before I came on to do social media stuff, and this is the only thing that carries it. So I hook, it's a Velcro hook that goes on my hip band, and I've had some good comments on this. But yes, not particularly like proper gear related.
I've never seen anyone have that. That's sick.
Ironically enough, my laser pointer, which I started like carrying kind of into the Sierras, because I'm very passionate about astronomy, and I love having my laser pointer on me so I can point out very interesting objects in the night sky, especially as we've been getting into Milky Way season. And I can point out some of the larger nebulas as we get into the dark sky areas.
Another bit of gear that I love, I have to say, is my Western Mountaineering 10-degree rated bag. I can't remember the name of it, but it does the job and 10 times more. It saves me in a couple spots, so I love it. It's hard wearing. I cowboy with it a lot. If it gets wet, it dries super quick. 10 out of 10.
I'm actually gonna go with these pants. They're the Patagonia, I forget which model. Yeah, they are it's lightweight, but what's more impressive is like, it's cool during the day and very warm at night. It's very like a silk-like material. Yeah, I love these pants.
I also have been carrying my camera. So it's a Fujifilm X-T5, and it's been fantastic for capturing a lot of memories and great moments on trail too. So I guess a kind of very untraditional approach to my kind of favorite gear on trail.
Oh yeah, you want to see the absolute shattering of the rail that I've sewn a dozen
Wait, do
times.
Do a little squat.
Yeah, just shattering.
You know, I mean, they're still holding on. You're still using them. So
I'm still using
they're
them.
more breezy, if anything. Tell me about your hat.
So my hat, I got in San Diego. I tend to like having like wide brim hats when I go into like alpine areas, and it's also been really nice for the really sunny, really hot days too. So it has a leather inside that's really good for when on those really hot days I get kind of sweaty. So it's not really like crusty or gross or anything like that. And then all these feathers are ones that I've been able to collect on trail. So we have a mixture of, I believe these are falcon, we have some ravens, we have some turkey vultures. So it's been fun to collect those, but I pretty much lose them in the wind as fast as I find them on trail. So I'm always replenishing them. And I had a guy reshape it recently too, to add like an arrowhead on the top. And I did that to kind of celebrate the national parks. I'm always very passionate about our national parks. So I wanted to represent that by adding the arrowhead crown.
What piece of gear advice would you give to future PCT thru-hikers?
I would say think about your comfort, both physically and mentally. It's something that I did and I do not regret it, is having a conversation with someone, even just an AI, and just weighing up the options. Do you want a tent that you've never used before that uses hiking poles, or do you want what you're used to and just sacrifice a little bit of weight? So make sure you have those conversations with yourself about the gear. Does it make me feel comfortable? Is it worth it in the long run? And I think you'll be winning on it, especially on like an uncomfortable through hike like we do. Make sure you find your creature comforts.
The piece of gear advice I would give is learn how to properly use trekking poles. I see a lot of people, they adjust the trekking pole too high or too short, or they are throwing it out in front of them and trying to drag themselves forward.
I would say like, don't only focus on buying the brand new like shiny piece of gear. You can find some really nice gear secondhand, like my sleeping pad from Big Agnes. I found that in an RI resupply section years ago, and I've been taking on every single backpacking trip with me. I was able to save a lot of money by buying it used, and honestly, it's been more solid than a lot of stuff that I've seen a lot of my friends use on trail.
The best bit of gear advice I'd give to future PCT hikers is that it doesn't need to be ultralight. You can do the PCT just with your normal gear, your regular gear. You don't need to invest thousands. I think they definitely provide more comfort and make it easier and less injury prone. But I'm doing the PCT with what I've had before the PCT, and I'm 1,800 miles in and still doing well, so don't need to be ultralight.
A piece of advice that I do have is, be very conscious with the advice you take, and trust your judgment, and have fun out there. You'll figure it out.
That's perfect. That's super good.